Braun.
And I'm Cammie Deerking. 7 years after he's accused of molesting an 8-year-old, a grand jury indicts a local man on sex abuse charges.
As Larry Davis reports live from Warren County, the suspects had access to other children ever since. Larry.
Hi, Rob. While the allegations are 7 years old, they only came to light last year. The man who was 15 at the time is accused of having sexual contact with a girl under the age of 8. But prosecutors say because of where he lived, he had access to other children. 22-year-old Michael Abner is charged with 3 counts of gross sexual imposition. Prosecutors say he lived at this home in Franklin, which operated as an in-home daycare. But they stress the relationship between Abner and the alleged victim was separate and apart from that daycare. Neighbors were stunned.
I'm not good about it. I mean, like I told you, I have 12 grandkids, and I told you I would die for them. So I don't like this at all.
Robert Milby has lived in this Franklin neighborhood for the past 20 years. He was aware of a daycare operating out of that home.
I've noticed people come and go out there, so I know that it's a daycare, and then I've seen other little kids, playing in the yard in the summertime. So, I do know that there was a daycare there.
Warren County Prosecutor David Fornshell says there is no reason to believe there may be other victims, but he wants parents who use the service to know about the charges.
To make sure that they, can check with their child and make a determination as to whether there may have been any type of inappropriate contact between Mr. Abner and their child.
Fornshell says cases such as this are tough to prosecute. The case is 7 years old, and the child was younger than 8 at the time.
We go about it just like we would any other investigation, conducting interviews of anybody that might have relevant information, looking for corroborating information. People that they may have disclosed to at the time, but who didn't come forward at the time of the incident.
And Rob, we spoke with a lot of people in that neighborhood. Many did not want to go on camera and talk about the case, but they were absolutely stunned to hear this news. One person told us that she was shocked and saying that the Abners were a good family and there were never any red flags about that daycare at all. Live in Lebanon, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
Larry, thanks very much. Michael Abner appeared in court last week and remains free on a promise to return. He was ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. Parents who have concerns about this daycare should contact Franklin Police.